Hi there!
Hello guys!
It's another beautiful day in Houston.
Therefore we decided to stay home, play and film a board game called Splendor Duel. We played the online version of the games for several months, and now since we moved in together, we decided to get a hard copy of the game several days ago. But for you, we will put the link of the website down below to the description box for you guys who want to try it out before purchasing the actual game.
For those of you who haven't heard about the Splendor Duel before, the original version of this game, simply called Splendor, was designed for 3 to 4 players. Splendor Duel, this small guy here, carries over a lot of the main concepts from the original version. You still buy cards, collect gems and gather the victory points, with a few modifications to adapt this game for 2 players.
From the name, you can notice that two players competing against each other. So the game involves minimal luck component, but it's mainly based on the strategies you generated. Talking about the strategies, there are several ways to win the game, so which makes it highly replayable.
It is really easy to learn how to play Splendor Duel, and the game itself will take you 30 to 40 minutes to complete. However, to get really good in this game, you need to learn how to read your opponent's moves and try to prevent them from happening.
Pull the main components out of the box, throw gems into the bag and shuffle them thoroughly. Place the gem board in the center of the table.
Place cards in 4 different rows. 3 blue cards face up at the top. Second row, 4 brown cards. Third row, 5 green cards. Remaining card decks stay on the left. At the very bottom, place 4 royal cards.
Place the gems on the gem board, starting from the center and following the arrow, moving in the spiral clockwise direction. Put the remaining components, victory tile and 3 privilege scrolls nearby. There are 3 ways to win the game. The player who first satisfies one of these rules are called the winner. Victory tile with the winning conditions are this one here.
As you may have noted, almost every card in this game has a value indicated in its left top corner. This value means how many victory points the card brings you. Gathering 20 victory points is 1 out of 3 ways to win this game.
Some cards have golden crown symbol on them, so gathering 10 crowns is another way to win the game. You have to note that some cards may have more than 1 crown on them.
The last way to win this game is by gathering 10 victory points using the cards of the same color. There are 3 main actions in this game. During each of your turns you must complete one of these actions. The first action is collecting the gems. How to do that? You simply pick up to 3 gems from the board in any direction, vertical, horizontal or diagonal. The only exception to this is a golden gem. So you can only pick up 1 golden gem at a time, and you cannot combine golden gems with any other gems. We'll talk a little bit more about this rule during the third action.
So the second action is buying cards. If you have enough resources, you can spend your turn on buying cards. The cost of the card is indicated on the left bottom corner, and for each of your turn you can only get a single card. When buying cards, you have to put all required gems back to the gem bag. We will talk about card types a little bit more later on, but now the main thing we have to focus on is that once you get a card, it acts as a permanent gem for you. So let's say I have green, red and black cards already on my hand, and in order to get that guy here, I will have to spend 1 more blue gem here. And once I get this card, it should remain facing up and in front of me.
The third action is reserving the card. To perform this action, you need to take 1 golden gem from the board. After that, you pick up any card from the table and put it aside face down. You can buy this card later on during the game if you have enough resources. The golden gem itself can be used to replace any other gem or the pearl. The maximum amount of the reserve cards you can have at the time on your hand is 3. You cannot pick up additional golden gems if you already have 3 reserved cards.
As promised before, now we will focus on card types. All gem cards are divided into 3 categories. The blue cards are the most expensive ones, and they will bring you more value in terms of victory points and crowns. The green line here are the cheapest ones, and sometimes some of them will not bring you any victory points at all. The brown guys here are in the middle in terms of cost and value.
Some of the cards have the special signs on them. If you buy this type of cards, you get the single use ability. Let's look closer to these abilities. Circular arrow shape sign. If you buy the card with this type of sign, you must perform one action immediately.
Handpicking a gem. So if you have this card, you have to steal 1 gem from your opponent. You cannot steal gold gem from your opponent. And if there is no available gems on his or her hand, you just skip this action. Gemstone sign. If you buy this card, you have the opportunity to take 1 more gem from the board with the corresponding color on your card. And if there is no matching colored gem on the board, you skip this action.
5 gem sign. If you buy this type of card, you can use it as any other color already available on your hand. And the last sign is a scroll sign. Scroll means privilege. If you get the scroll sign card, then take 1 scroll token from the table. Privilege gives you ability to take 1 gem prior to any of your actions. If you use that privilege, then return back the scroll token to the table.
Alrighty, I think you are ready to start the game, so just randomly pick the first player and the second one will get a privilege scroll.
Few minor things. You can replenish the gem board at any time prior to your action. If you decide to do so, then your opponent gets the scroll privilege token automatically. If during the action of collecting the gems you decide to pick up 2 pearls or 3 gems of the same color, then your opponent also gets the scroll privilege token.
I think we covered everything in this video, but we are not going to give you any tips or strategy clues for you to explore the game and enjoy it.
Enjoy your time!
Bye bye!